November 9th, 2013, the University of Iowa Veterans Association placed almost 6,000 flags on the Pentacrest lawn. These young veterans have made Iowa their home, and this powerful display showed that while the professors and the researchers are the brains of the University of Iowa, the Student Veterans Association is its heart.
The display, like I said, is people entered by University of Iowa members. So every one of those flags that's out there, every one of those 6,000 flags has touched a University of Iowa student, employee, faculty, staff. And so it's baffling in my mind that it's so important to show how close the military is and how close it is to everyone here on campus.
My name is Alan Roberts, and I'm the veteran and military education specialist here at University of Iowa. And essentially I'm in charge of kind of getting the vets involved here on campus, I think is my number one charge, and also the UIVA, which is the University of Iowa Veterans Association, and there's a student group here on campus, and that comprises, there's about 650 students that go to school here any given term, and that's from PhD level to undergrad to grad level, and it's everything included. We have about 250 people that are members of the student group. I do have a little bit of ability to form an opinion on what a good school is and what a good school isn't. Iowa's definitely military friendly, and not just on paper, they're definitely doing it.
Things change drastically from military to civilian life, but the members of the UIVA overcome these difficulties together.
It's funny when I meet a veteran and he could be 60 years old, we'll end up talking about the military, and it's amazing how things haven't changed and how that kind of camaraderie that you have with somebody who's been in the military. And it was interesting to me that I would notice as I was working here, and I would see it happen with the students, is that like certain students would come in the vet center and they'd see another guy who comes in there a lot, and they'd be like, dude, I didn't know you were a veteran. You didn't tell me we were in that stats class together, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it kind of seems like that never comes up among folks. I think it's good to have a safe place for them to come, because a lot of times veterans feel out of place here. They feel like they don't belong here because they're a little older. They probably didn't do too well in high school or at the previous school that they were at. And that was the way I thought when I went to school. I read my first book in college. I barely graduated high school, and I think not because I was a troublemaker or anything like that, I just was academically uninterested in school. I didn't really get why school was important. And when you're in the military, you realize that you have the capacity to learn. All you have to do is dedicate the effort to it.
After Veterans Day, the flags will be taken down, but the work of the Student Veterans Center will continue to touch the hearts of the University of Iowa's hometown heroes.
I realized, although I only did a year of training and then came right to the University of Iowa, I realized that my experiences were different than what a lot of high school students coming straight out of high school went into college is different. And there's a lot of experiences that you can associate with the members that are in this group. And it's nice to just have that place where the things that you go through on a daily basis that a lot of people who are in this organization understand. And so it's just a nice place for people to congregate and to kind of talk about different things.